Hello everyone, this is the Archfiend, and I just could not resist but to do a little video about the story that just broke yesterday morning. I, like many of you, turned on your TV or your computer or wherever you get your information from these days and saw the news story breaking. There's a player in the game of baseball. He is the quote-unquote greatest player to play the game already. He's on pace to break a lot of key records like games played, RBIs, number of home runs. He's probably going to destroy these records. Unfortunately, though, they are all going to be asterisked. Yes. Why is there going to be an asterisk next to those titles? Well, because he cheated. Yeah, he's a no good sack of shit cheater. And I feel bad for him because, the sky was the limit for this guy. I mean, granted, he was a sellout for going to the Yankees from playing on the Texas Rangers for a number of years and saying how, he didn't need to worry about championships. He just wanted to play the game and it didn't matter if it was for someone like Texas Rangers. But anyways, he sold out from that logic and went to the evil Yankee Empire. But we're not going to talk about the evil Yankee Empire today. We're just going to be talking about its one evil leader, which is Alex Rodriguez, which I'm not going to no longer refer to as A-Rod. I'm going to refer to him as Asterrisk Rod because that's what he should be known as, a big fat asterisk on the game of baseball. And I think this is, in all honesty, I think this is a lot more disappointing than Barry Bonds. I mean, both of these players came into the league and they were just phenomenal players, even at the age of 19 and 20. These guys looked like Hall of Fame caliber players, when they were pipsqueaks and clearly not taking anything. But we know how Barry Bonds magically bulked up and played better than anyone else in a post 35-year-old career in baseball. But yeah, and Jesus Christ, we know how many balls he hit into the stratosphere that haven't landed yet. And Alex Rodriguez is a unique instance here, and he brings up a lot of questions. A lot of his fans are denying this for a number of reasons, and I can see why they're denying it and not accepting this news. And for those of you that didn't follow the story or don't read Sports Illustrated or whatever, what happened was in 2003 there was anonymous testing in baseball. And these results were not done, these tests were not done to be made public. But during the federal investigation, these names were reported. There was 103 or 104 players that tested positive. And these names were to be held secret. These were in a sealed federal document. These names could not be released. And that was part of the court order. What happened is someone in the know came to Sports Illustrated and reported that one of those 104 names was Alex Rodriguez. And not only was he tested positive for anabolic steroids, but he tested positive for several anabolic steroids. This kind of leans more towards the fact of, he didn't accidentally take something or didn't take something without his knowledge. He was probably taking it with an actual intent to take them and a knowing intent to take them. And going back to the correlation of Barry Bonds and why people are doubting this whole A-Rod thing is, you take a look at Barry Bonds and you take a look at A-Rod. They look like two completely different athletes. One is a big, monstrous behemoth in Barry Bonds, and Alex Rodriguez is just like, just an average-sized guy. He's by no means a tank like someone like Barry Bonds or someone that you would stereotypically think of that takes steroids. But what I think people are missing and what a lot of the pro Asterrisk Rod arguers are trying to not comprehend here is that there's more than one reason why you take steroids. Number one is the Barry Bonds example, to bulk up and create, behemoth size and strength that you could, prolong a career of a young athlete and have that caliber of play, like I said, in a post-35-year-old state of career. And second reason why you take steroids is to not only help prevent injury, but recovery time and the amount of time you have severe pain from major to minor injuries is significantly reduced with stuff like anabolic steroids. I ask you this. What is Barry Bonds known for? He's known for knocking the shit out of a baseball and being able to do that late into his career. Has Barry Bonds, though, this is a question I have, has Barry Bonds experienced a significant amount of downtime due to miscellaneous injuries out the ass, especially later on in his career? The answer to that is yes. That is symptomatic of someone who uses and abuses a steroid. Alex Rodriguez, what is he known for? He's known for playing at a very high level, very consistently, and showing up to play every single game. I mean, you have to ask yourself, how can someone, and anyone will tell you he's the best player in the game right now. If not, you can't make an argument that he's not even the second best. How can someone who plays at that high of a level not sustain major injuries? I mean, how does he... I mean, surely he has to get hurt. I mean, even the greatest athletes get muscle pulls, slight muscle tears, something that sidelines you. This is symptomatic of someone who sparsely uses a steroid or just uses it for time of injury. That is still cheating nonetheless, because athletes before the steroid era didn't have this advantage. They didn't have this miracle drug that could turn around your recovery time for a minor little muscle tear from 3 months to maybe a week in some cases. That is what stuff like steroids do. That makes A-Rod no less of a cheater than someone like Barry Bonds, because Barry Bonds took those steroids to hit more home runs. Alex Rodriguez, I'm going to apparently assume, because since he didn't bulk up like a tank, I'm going to assume that he took steroids to prolong his actual physical game time each year, so he could come to play every single game and play at a really high level. He already knew that he had the horsepower in him to be one of the greatest players. All he had to do was make sure that he was healthy, and you know what? Steroids did just that for him, and the writing is so crystal clear on the wall now. And this asshole has nothing to do but run and hide. His career is through. He's going to have a big fat asterisk, and he deserves to have an asterisk next to every single title and every single accomplishment he ever gets in this game, except for one statistic. One statistic he should have that never has an asterisk next to it is the number of World Series championships he's been a part of. I hope, at the end of his career, when it says 0 World Championship teams played on, I don't want that statistic to have an asterisk next to it. That should be the one clean record that he gets to keep. Okay? So yeah, Alex Rodriguez, the quote-unquote clean face of baseball. And, things were very suspect, too, because he was this, like I said, the face of clean baseball, yet he always kind of, he shied away from it. He spoke out against steroids, but then you figure someone like him with the hyper popularity he has in the game, he should have took the torch and ran to the forefront and been the big fat poster child for everyone that wants to play the game fairly. But he didn't. And you know what? It kind of just gleams true as suspect now. And it's like, oh, that's why he didn't, because you know what? He had skeletons in his closet. And those skeletons came out, and they came to Sports Illustrated today. Now, the second argument that a lot of the Asterrisk Rod fans are, hitting people like me with is that this source is not revealed through Sports Illustrated. We don't know who came to them. If Sports Illustrated were to report who this was, they would be arrested by the government because they're breaking federal law by releasing a single name from this report that was done and the testing that was done in 2003 or compiled in 2003. So I would say to those people, yes, you do have a point. We're probably never going to know who came through with this. May never know any of the other names that were on that, that sealed document. But ask yourselves this. Sports Illustrated is the most popular, most established, most well-known monthly sports periodical in the United States. if Sports Illustrated was lying about this and just fabricating this for the hell of it, there's something in America and some other countries as well called defamation of character. That basically ends up in court, and if something like this was just created for the hell of it on Sports Illustrated's part, Asterrisk Rodriguez would have the biggest defamation of character lawsuit to hit Sports Illustrated with, that they would damn near, actually they wouldn't near go out of business, they would go out of business, and they deserve to go out of business and lose every single penny if they're making this story up. So Asterrisk Rod fans, ask yourselves this. Is Sports Illustrated really going to put the entire integrity of their magazine and the entire company on the line to make a false allegation story about the most popular player in the entire sport of baseball? I'm going to go out on a limb and say no, they didn't just fabricate this for the hell of it. But, I don't know, some Asterrisk Rod fans are really dumb, so I can't help it if they don't accept that. So, but yeah, New York, yeah, it sucks. It sucks. Another filthy, no-good cheater on that shithole team. Hope you enjoy finishing in third place again this year, because Tampa Bay and Boston are going to kick your ass in that division again. And I don't know. I think Baltimore might end up in third place in the division. So, yeah, enjoy the new stadium. Enjoy selling out, watching a bunch of no-good cheaters take the team. Granted, I know they're not all cheaters. There's actually some guys with class in the Yankees, but they still have a shitload of no-good cheaters and sellout hacks that want to come to a baseball team with no other reason other than to win a championship with a bunch of salaried assholes that are overpaid. But, yeah, enjoy your season, New York Yankees. You deserve every ounce of what you get in October, and hopefully you don't get an ounce of anything out of your team again when they don't make the playoffs again. Asterrisk Rodriguez, big disappointment. Congratulations for breaking all the hearts of your fans, and oh, what a douchebag, what a douchebag. Sky was the limit for this guy. Sky was the limit. And it's all done. It's all done. So anyways, that concludes my little rant and informative session here today, and I'm going to add a little something here at the end of the video. I'm going to be requesting and accepting fan art. I actually got someone that submitted some fan art to me, so I'm going to be using them in future videos, and you'll see an example of it right here. So enjoy your baseball this year, and here's to Ryan Howard breaking the all-time home run record. I'm rooting for you, Ryan. I hope you get the title, because you're an actual clean player that deserves a home run title. So hopefully Ryan can keep up the pace that he's at and surpass Alex Rodriguez when his career's over. And who cares? Have a good day, everyone.